Okay, so this is problem 2.1.49, and we're being asked to solve. We have a mixed fraction here, 2 1/5 plus x equal to 7. Okay, so there are several ways to solve this. We can either go ahead and convert this into an improper fraction and then clear the fraction, or we can just subtract it and get common denominators on the other side. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show clearing fractions because this is a skill that we need to be using throughout the rest of this course. So I'm going to go ahead and convert this into an improper fraction. So 5 times 2 is 10, and then add 1, so I get 11 over 5 plus x is equal to 7. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to clear the fraction. So clearing fractions means that we're multiplying both sides of the equation by the common denominator. So the common denominator here is 5. So I'm going to multiply by 5. And when I take that 5 and distribute, it's going to be each of these are being multiplied by the 5. So 5 times 11/5 and 5 times the x. And the 5's cancel here, so we have 11 plus 5x is equal to 35. Okay, and then we're just solving for x, so we're going to subtract 11 from both sides. And we have 5x is equal to 24. And then we divide by 5. Okay, so x is equal to 24 over 5. Now, that's one way to do this problem. This whole idea of clearing fractions, I don't know that they present this yet in our book, in this section. This is something that I want you to learn, and we're going to be using it frequently throughout this course and multiple quarters to come for whoever you're taking for math. The idea of clearing fractions is a very important idea, okay? But they may not actually be wanting you to do this. This is correct mathematics, but in this section they may not be wanting you to do this yet. So I'm going to show you another way to do this problem. Making a video. Go ahead and have a seat. I'm making a video. Okay. Let me finish this video and then I'll talk with you guys. Okay. Okay. So. No, it's fine. Okay, so the other way to do this problem is to simply subtract the 2 1/5, and then we're going to get a common denominator over here. So to isolate the x, we're going to subtract 2 1/5 from both sides. So we have x is equal to 7 minus 2 1/5. Now, we can't actually subtract these the way that they are because this is a mixed fraction. So we need to actually convert this into an improper fraction like we did in the previous example. So this is going to be 5 times 2 is 10, add the 1, and you get 11/5. And then you're going to want to get a common denominator here. So common denominator is 5, so we'll multiply the 7 by 5 over 5. And remember, when you're multiplying fractions, you multiply straight across. So this is 35 over 5 minus 11 over 5. And then once we have a common denominator, we can bring the numerators together. So 35 minus 11 is 24 over 5. And you'll notice that's the same answer that we got doing it the other way.